Yes, dear students, now we are going to see important compound of phosphorus, namely phosphine. It is a colorless gas, poisonous gas with the smell of rotten fish. All those things you should keep in your mind, so that whenever we talk about phosphine, you should recollect those things. It is neutral towards litmus, but like ammonia, it is next to nitrogen, we have phosphorus. Hydride of nitrogen is ammonia, hydride of phosphorus is phosphine. It is slightly basic in nature, but towards litmus it shows that it's as if it is neutral, but with acidic compounds it can form salt, therefore slightly acidic. And how to prepare this phosphine? We have seen preparation already. From when white phosphorus is heated with sodium hydroxide solution in the inert atmosphere, that is in the atmosphere carbon dioxide I said, inert atmosphere, phosphorus becomes phosphine and 3NaH2PO2, sodium hypophosphate. NaH2PO2, sodium hypophosphate. How to balance the equation? 3 sodium, therefore 3, 6 oxygen, therefore. I think it is balanced equation. 3 plus 6, 9 hydrogen, 6 plus 3, 9 hydrogen, phosphorus 4, here 3, here 1, balanced equation. We get phosphorus in this way. We get phosphine in this way. The phosphine thus obtained may be contaminated with its dimer P2S6. Dimer of phosphine may be available in the form of its impurity. The impurity has to be removed. How to remove the impurity? By passing the phosphine obtained through freezing mixture. When it is passed through freezing mixture, only P2H6 get condensed. P2H6 condensed. The impurity P2H6 condensed. So we get a pure phosphine. This is how phosphine is prepared in the laboratory. When white phosphorus is heated with sodium hydroxide solution in the carbon dioxide atmosphere, that is inert atmosphere, we get phosphine. When it is passed over freezing mixture, any dimer of phosphine formed get condensed, so that we will be getting pure phosphine. And phosphine may also be prepared by the hydrolysis of metallic phosphates or by the reaction with the dilute acids. Calcium phosphide, aluminum phosphide, aluminum valence 3, phosphorus 3, therefore AlP. Calcium 2, phosphorus 3, therefore the Ca3P2. When it is hydrolyzed or else treated with dilute mineral acid like hydrochloric acid, what is happening? Fission, that's all. Hydrogen here, Cl here, hydrogen here, OH here. So we get phosphine PS3, three hydrogen, therefore 3 HCl. You will be getting PS3 plus AlCl3, aluminum chloride plus phosphine. Here, 2 phosphorus. We need 2 phosphine, therefore 6 hydrogen, 3 H2, 3 CaOH twice, 3 OH, but hydroxide valency 2, 6 hydrogen, 6 hydroxide, 6 H2, 6 hydrogen, 6 hydroxyl group, therefore 6 H2. That's all. So with the when metallic phosphates are hydrolyzed or when treated with dilute mineral acid, they form phosphine. Yet another important, first method, second method of preparation. Metallic sulfate hydrolysis or with acid. Third method, I have taken these two as a single method. Third one, reacting with phosphorus acid. When phosphorus acid is heated, it undergoes self-oxidation reduction. 4 molecules of phosphorus acid are involved in the reaction. H3PO3, 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 H3PO3. 4 molecules are getting involved. Out of 4 molecules, 3 molecules get oxidized. How? These 3 molecules take up the 3 hydrogen and are shared among them, each one oxygen. These 3 oxygen atoms are taken up by from the fourth phosphorus acid molecule. 3 oxygen atoms are consumed by remaining 3 to become H3PO4, H3PO4, H3PO4. It becomes PS3. It is reduced, remaining 3 are oxidized. So auto redox reaction we say, self oxidation reduction we say, will be get H3PO4, H3PO4, PS3. So this is a method of getting phosphine. When phosphorus acid is heated, out of 4 molecules, 3 molecules get oxidized and the 4th molecule get reduced. And pure phosphine may also be produced by heating phosphonium iodide. Phosphine with HI. Phosphine is a base, mild base, weak base I said. With HI it may form phosphonium iodide like ammonium iodide. Ammonia with a ClRHI, ammonium iodide. Likewise it is phosphonium iodide. When phosphonium iodide is heated with sodium hydroxide, it may become phosphine PS3. HI with sodium hydroxide forms sodium iodide and water. It is because of the formation of sodium iodide and water it becomes phosphine. So these are the methods of preparation of phosphine. So phosphine may be prepared any one of the 4 methods. First method, laboratory method, white phosphorus heated with sodium hydroxide solution in the inert atmosphere of carbon dioxide, so that we get phosphine, sodium hypophosphate, NaH2PO2. With metallic phosphates like calcium phosphate, aluminum phosphate, treated with water or dilute acid, we get phosphine and corresponding compound of metal, calcium hydroxide, here aluminum chloride. Phosphorus when heated, self-oxidation reduction, auto-redox reaction. 3 molecules get oxidized, 4th molecule get reduced. When phosphorus salt is heated with sodium hydroxide, we will be getting phosphine. So that is about preparation of phosphine. Chemical properties. So chemical properties of phosphine. Here you have seen 4 methods of preparation. Preparation of phosphine, an important compound, colorless, poisonous, having the smell of rotten fish. It can be prepared by these methods. Chemical properties. Phosphine, when heated in the absence of air, of course with the air it becomes phosphorus pentoxide and it gets dissolved giving metaphosphoric acid. All those things will happen. But in the absence of air, decomposition occurs. I can say decomposition also. When phosphine is heated to 317 Kelvin, it gets decomposed. What are the possibilities? Phosphorus and hydrogen, that's all. During decomposition, you should get phosphorus and hydrogen. H3, therefore 3H2. 2, therefore 2. But we used to write P4. So multiply the equation by 2. 4, 6. 4PS3, 4P plus 12 hydrogen, therefore 6H2. At 317 Kelvin, in the absence of air, that is important to give phosphorus and hydrogen. When heated with the air, phosphine with the air forms phosphorus pentoxide. I can say P2O5 or P4O10. Usually it exists as dimer, maybe P4O10. Plus what else? H2O. How to balance the equation? 4 phosphorus 4, 12 hydrogen, therefore 6 H2O. 6 oxygen plus 10 oxygen, 16, therefore 8 O2. Phosphine, when burns with the air, forms phosphorus pentoxide and water. Since water is available in plenty, the P4O10 formed may react with water to become HPO3, metaphosphoric acid. HPO3. How to balance the equation? HPO3. 4, therefore 4. 4 hydrogen, therefore 2. Yes, balanced equation. When phosphorus pentoxide get dissolved in water, it becomes metaphosphoric acid. Phosphorus acid H3PO3, H3PO3, phosphorus acid, phosphoric acid, all those things you should remember. Once you get new acids, you should have the tendency to recollect those things. Phosphorus acid. When I write phosphorus acid, I am writing OUS. When I write phosphorus, I am writing US only. Phosphorus RUS. Here, metaphosphoric acid. It is metaphosphoric acid. When phosphine is burnt with air, it becomes phosphorus pentoxide. When it dissolved in water, it forms metaphosphoric acid. And then, with HI, phosphine, I said it is a mild base. So with HI, reaction showing acidic nature. When phosphine is made to react with HI, it forms phosphonium iodide, PH4I. Phosphonium iodide is formed. That phosphonium iodide with water, phosphonium iodide with sodium hydroxide. You may get phosphine, sodium iodide and water. But the same phosphine with the water may give, with same phosphonium iodide, with the water may give phosphine. So phosphonium iodide may get decomposed to give phosphine, and then iodide ion, hydronium ion. In the presence of a base, the H plus will be taken up. It will become water. Sodium iodide will be getting. So that's how this reaction has occurred. All right. So with HI, usually it forms phosphonium iodide, but with the water, when dissolved in water, it may become phosphine. The reaction is better catalyzed in the presence of a base. That's what you should understand. The reaction shows that it is a weak base. Reaction showing the basic nature of phosphine. Basic nature of phosphine. Basic nature of phosphine is shown here. Then phosphine with ammonia. With ammonia means, with boron trichloride, or boron trichloride is said to be a Lewis acid. With boron trichloride, with BCl3. BCl3 is an electron deficient compound. Why? It has got only 3 electrons. It makes bond with 3 chlorine atoms. Therefore, it has only sextet of electrons. Only 6 electrons around it. 2, 4, 6. Usually, every atom should have 8 electrons. So, it is an example for a compound where there is electron deficiency. When it is made to react with phosphine, it has got lone pair of electrons. It makes a bond with boron to give BCl3, and a bond is found between phosphorus and boron to give an addition compound, coordination compound. In this reaction, phosphine shows again acidic nature. Reaction with Lewis acid. Why do we say Lewis acid? According to Lewis, a compound which has the tendency to accept electron pair for the formation of coordination bond is said to be Lewis acid. It can accept because of the electron shortage of at the center molecule. And then when phosphine is made to react with chlorine, next reaction, maybe 5th reaction, let me go. 5th reaction with the chlorine. When phosphine is made to react with chlorine, it forms phosphorus pentachloride. With the chlorine, it forms phosphorus pentachloride. PCl5. How to balance the equation? 5, 2. 5, 2. Therefore, here 2, here 5. Not only that, it also forms HCl. PCl3 plus HCl. When phosphine is made to react with chlorine, it forms phosphorus pentachloride, and that is HCl. How to balance the equation? 3 3 hydrogen, at least we need 3. 3 chlorine plus 5 chlorine, therefore 8 4Cl2. Phosphine reacts with chlorine to form phosphorus pentachloride and HCl. Then finally, with silver nitrate. With silver nitrate solution. When phosphine is made to react with silver nitrate solution, it forms silver phosphide. A precipitate of silver phosphide will be formed. AgP. AgP. Whether the molecular formula is correct? AgP. Valency of silver 1, phosphorus 3. Therefore, Ag3P. Here 3. 3 hydrogen and 3 nitrate. Therefore, 3HNO3. It forms a precipitate of silver phosphide. When phosphine is made to react with silver nitrate solution, it forms silver phosphide. So that is about chemical properties of phosphine. With sodium hydroxide solution phosphine, metallic phosphide with water hydrolysis or dilute acid. When phosphorus acid is heated, self-oxidation reduction. Phosphonium when heated with an alkali, phosphine. Then under chemical properties, it gets decomposed into phosphorus and hydrogen in the absence of air. With air, phosphorus pentoxide and water. But phosphorus pentoxide when dissolved in water to become metaphosphoric acid. With HI, phosphine shows basic nature to form phosphonium iodide. It may get decomposed like this: phosphine, iodide ion, and then hydronium ion. With the electron deficient molecule, Lewis acid, it forms salt. Coordination compound is formed. When heated with chlorine, phosphorus pentachloride, with silver nitrate solution, silver phosphide. Then important uses of phosphine you should know. 2 uses you should recollect. Home signal. And then smoke screen. And home signal. Very important use. Smoke screen and home signal. What is it? Smoke screen is used in warfare for concealment, to hide. We create something in the warfare to hide. How? Phosphine burns with air to form phosphorus pentoxide. It is a white dense fume. When we create phosphine, say by the reaction of calcium phosphate, something like that, when calcium phosphide is poured in water, it will become phosphine. That phosphine catches fire. It will form, that will burn with the air to form phosphorus pentoxide. That phosphorus pentoxide, white dense fume. Phosphine with the air forms phosphorus pentoxide, white dense fume. P4O10 and H2. It is because of this reaction, 4PS3 plus 8O2 gives P4O10 and 6H2. It is because of this reaction phosphorus pentoxide is formed. It forms a white dense fume. It will be used for concealment in warfare. Alright. Then home signal. It is used when the ship in sea is in trouble. They usually, in the ships, they have a mixture of calcium phosphide and calcium carbide. The mixture they will be having in every ship. When the ship is in trouble, the containers containing calcium phosphide and calcium carbide are made holes. Holes are made in the container and thrown into the sea. When it is thrown into the sea, calcium phosphide undergoes hydrolysis to give phosphine. The phosphine react with the air to become phosphorus pentoxide. Phosphine burns with the air to give phosphorus pentoxide, and it lights up acetylene. It undergoes hydrolysis to give acetylene. It undergoes hydrolysis to give phosphine. Calcium phosphate gives phosphine. Calcium carbide gives acetylene. It catches fire. Why? Phosphine burns with the air, so it catches fire, lights up acetylene. It is a fuel. Acetylene is a gaseous fuel, and therefore it burns with the air. In sea, if we see a fire on sea, what will happen when the sea somewhere, when ships which are moving somewhere Or people, when they happen to see something, some fire on the sea, they'll be knowing that a ship is in problem and they'll come for rescue. Therefore, Holmes signal involves the use of involves the mixture of calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. Here phosphine is formed, and acetyl is also formed during hydrolysis. When it meets water in sea, they undergo hydrolysis to give phosphine and acetylene. Phosphine catches fire and lights up acetylene. It is used as a signal. So that is about important uses of phosphine. Now, structure of phosphine. Phosphine belongs to nitrogen group, and its electronic configuration s2p3 3s2 3p3, 5 electrons in the outermost energy level. All right, s2p3 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, got 5 electrons in the outermost energy. It is involved in sp3 hybridization. After sp3 hybridization, you will be getting 4 orbitals, 1 2 3 4 5 electrons. Those occupy corners of a regular tetrahedron. All right. Now, phosphorus is at the center, 3 electrons, these 3 orbitals, 1 lone pair. These orbitals overlap with one singly filled orbital of hydrogen. Hydrogen with 1 electron, because atomic number of hydrogen 1, electronic configuration 1 is 1. So we get overlap of 3 phosphorus hydrogen orbitals, resulting in the formation of 3 phosphorus hydrogen bonds, covalent bonds, and a lone pair of electron at the top. So phosphorus is involved in sp3 hybridization, and the structure may be considered as trigonal, maybe pyramidal, by trigonal pyramidal likewise we can say, and bond angle is reduced 93.5 degree. Usually tetrahedral bond angle will be 109 degrees 28 minutes. Here the bond angle is reduced. Why? It is because of repulsion by lone pair will be higher. Lone pair, bond pair repulsion is higher, and therefore it makes the bond angle get reduced, and the bond angle is 93.5 degrees, and bond length between phosphorus and hydrogen is 1.42 angstrom unit, 142 picometer. All right. So that is about structure of phosphine. With that, we end up with an important compound, phosphine. Thank you.